Okay, now you can have your shoes on or off. It doesn't matter. We're going to do a little bit of Taichi and a little bit of yoga and a little bit of meditation at the end. So we're going to start by wiggling your fingers, wiggle your toes, loosen up any tension you have, roll the shoulders back and down. Shake your head yes. And shake your head no. And then let your toes come apart. Wherever it's comfortable for you to kind of shift your weight. We'll slide your hands down the leg. And back up.
Open, close the door.
Open the door, that's right. Relaxing. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Your body goes up and down like it's on the water. Moving with the waves. Exhaling out as we go down. Inhaling as we lift the arms up. And let's do it one more time. Inhale, lifting up. And then hold right here in the middle. Let the hands come slowly across. Like they're floating on top of the water. The water's coming in and out on the shore. And we'll hold on one side and dig our feet in the sand.
Take into my mat.
Then bring the foot back in. And we'll go to the other side. Your foot comes out. And then back to the middle. And across. Foot comes out and then we're going to catch some sunshine in our hands. Bring that hand back.
What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself.
Then we're going to hold on this side. The hand comes down like we're going to play guitar. You can tap your foot if you'd like.
Someday I wish upon a star.
And then set the guitar down. We'll circle our hands around. And we'll play the guitar on the other side. And then let's set the guitar down on the ground. And we'll play the guitar over here again. And then lower the hands down. It's called playing the peepaw. Like a little tiny guitar. And set it back down. Foot comes in and we go to the other side. And I'll do it one more time. And then we'll let one hand come down, one hand on top. Circling around, embracing our moon. And we're going to toss the moon up to the sky. And then catch it again. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time.
Yeah,
I love it.
he wants attention.
Now we're going to catch the moon, let's bring it down. We're going to play the guitar. So we're adding the two together. You add your moon, then we play the guitar under the moon. Set this guitar down, we'll go to the other side. And then we'll hold on this side. And one hand comes down, while the other one comes on top to embrace our moon. And then toss that moon to the sky. That is called parting the horse's mane. But today we're just calling it tossing the moon. So one hand drops down, the moon goes up high.
Turn it. Okay. Oh, other hand.
I'll do it one more time. And then we'll catch the moon, we'll place it down, and we'll come around to hug our tree. Our feet come in. Our tree might be big, it might be little. We'll run our hands down the bark of the tree, sinking the chi. Breathing in. The chi is life energy, it's all around us. All the trees are alive. It has that moving particles. Breathing in. And exhaling out. One more time. And our hands come together. Looks like a little prayer, but it's called a spear. We're going to step out to the side and pierce the clouds, but it's kind of like swimming. Go into the water, and then our hands turn and we swim back. Perfect. Diving in, and then swimming.
I found a love
Oh, I love this song.
for me.
Me too.
Well, darling, just dive right in.
Last one.
Follow my
We're diving into the water, and then come back with the hands, bring the foot in, and everything comes back to the middle. And we'll go to the other side.
Well, I never knew you were the someone
Hands turn out and we
waiting
swim
for
back.
me. 'Cause we were
Called
just
piercing the
kids when
clouds.
we fell in love,
Feels like
not
swimming.
knowing what it was. I will not give you up.
Lift your head up out of the water, take a big breath in. Exhale, dive in.
Just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between
One more
my
time.
arms. Barefoot on the grass.
We come into the center, the foot comes in, and we hug our tree.
When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it.
Exhaling.
Darling, you look perfect
Do that one more time.
tonight.
And let the hands go all the way to the sky.
La forza delle onde del
And
mare.
down towards the
Cogli i miei
ground.
sogni, i miei segreti.
All the way up
molto
again.
di più.
Called the three treasures, connecting the heavens, the earth, with us in between. We're the third treasure.
l'amore
Jewels
che
of the
ci ha
earth.
accompagnato.
Big breath in.
Diventi casa, la mia famiglia, diventi noi, e siamo sempre bambini,
And we're going to add
nulla
our
impossibile.
energy centers, hands coming down.
Stavolta
We'll go
non
around
ti
the belly. We get energy from the food we eat. Let's go all the way to the sky. There's 3 energy centers. We get one from our brain. Helps us remember what we're doing today. And then bounce back up to our heart. Helps us to show love to our fellow man. Kindness, forgiveness. Letting the hands come down. And that all over again, all the way to the sky. And down to the belly.
Dentro la nostra musica ti ho guardata ridere
Go around
e
the belly.
sussurrando ho detto tu stasera vedi
Exhale out.
sei perfetta per me.
We come to the brain. Helping us to think good thoughts. And then back up to the heart. Pushing blood to our fingertips so we can wiggle them. Let's do all of that again. Inhale, lifting up.
Stretti forte poi
Exhale down.
vieni nu di noi.
And around.
Dentro la nostra musica
Inhale, lifting.
Ho creduto
And
sempre
exhale.
noi, perché sei un angelo e io t'ho aspettato.
You can even touch your brain if you want.
Quanto ti ho aspettato.
And then come up to your heart.
perché tu stasera sei
Try to make a little heart.
perfetta per me.
There you go. And then we'll extend the hands out and lower down. Your hands slide down the leg and cross the arms, and we lift up halfway. Hands come apart and they slide back down. Doing that again, it's called closing the door. We cross hands and then slide the hands down because they had fabric curtains. So they would slide down, they would grab the curtains, they would lift them up, they make sure they were crossed, and they would smooth them out. I want you to lower your hands down and just let the hands hang towards the ground. You're going to kind of sway side to side, shift the weight from one foot to the other. It's called a rag doll.
Come away with me.
Just melting towards the ground. Ragdoll's made out of cloth, so it doesn't have any plastic or bones.
Where they
No.
can't
It would just sway to and fro.
us
You just loosen up the back. And we'll come to the center. Hold and let your fingers just draw circles on the floor. It's called pebbles
on
in
a
the pond.
cloudy day in fields where
And
the
then
yellow
reverse the
grass
circle so it goes the other way. Join those circles
So
on the floor.
won't you try to come away with me
And then we'll hold in the center and we'll roll up
on a
nice and slow.
mountain top. Come away
Shoulders lifting to
with
the ears at the top, pushing back and down.
never stop
Inhale, lifting up.
loving you.
And then stand hip distance apart. And I want you to bring one foot back, just a little bit behind the other. And you have that front knee bent, holding on to the foot or the knee with that foot that's in front. And then the leg that's back, we'll lift that same hand up towards the sky. So you feel this long line from your fingers to your toes going all the way up. Stretching, maybe lifting that rib cage up so you can take a deep breath in. Bring the hand back in.
And
I want you to lift the back heel up and down a couple
wake up
times.
with the rain falling on a tin roof.
As that heel lifts up, I want you to pivot on your toe and open one foot out. So your feet are going two different ways now.
Whoop. There we go.
Lift up halfway. Relax the shoulders down. Push the fingertips out and away. Dig the toes into the mat, and then drop the heel down. And we'll turn. Front palm up, right over that knee, it lifts. And then we can stretch from the knee to the hip, and then the hip to the fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale down. Now both hands will come down to the leg. So that heel that turned, we're going to lift back up on the toe and set it back down. Walk back and forth in what we call a rocking horse. Lift up the front toe, the back heel. Get any tension off the legs. And then step forward, walking in place. Shoulders roll back and down. And we're going to take the other leg back. So whichever leg wasn't back before, we're going to bring it behind you. Lift up and down with the heel. Front knee is bent, and our hands touch that front knee. And then hold. Same hand as the leg that's long and straight. We're going to lift up. Create that straight line from our fingertip to our toe, and then think of lifting that rib cage up a little bit more. Lifting high. Now this front hand can be on the leg. It's wherever you need it. One last big breath in. Hand comes down to the knee. That leg that's behind, we're going to lift up the heel up and down a couple times. Pumping the heel. Now once we come up onto the toe, I want you to turn your toe to the side and drop the heel back down. So our feet are two different directions. It's opening up our hips, stretching that inner thigh.
There you go.
Even bring the knee back if you would like. Have a little more stretch around that knee. Lifting up halfway. Shoulders relax down. It's called a warrior two. You can even look over your shoulder. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Now we're going to turn the hand up that's over this bent knee. The one that has the straight leg, that hand drops down behind. It's called a warrior two that's been reversed. Lifting up that rib cage off the hip. Stretching. You can even wiggle the fingers at the top. Loosen up the arm if you'd like. And then we'll take a deep breath in. Exhale down halfway. Then release the hands all the way. Bend and straighten the knee. This is where we're going to take that back foot, lift up on the toe. Turn once again and rock back and forth. Lifting the front foot up, the back heel down. And then we'll shift the weight, bend the knee, and walk forward. And we're going to go to a frog, taking your feet wide. Turn the toes out. Bend and straighten the knees. Lifting up and down a couple times. And then hands lift up to the sky for our frog. We'll let the hands come out. Bend the elbows. Spread the fingertips wide because we're trying to stretch the palm of the hand. And then bend the knees, dropping down. Now we're going to think of bringing the elbows back as far as you can. You can lift up the heel if you would like, or the heels can be down.
That's a balancing act for me.
Yeah, you can keep the heels down. It's okay. Breathing in and exhaling out. And our frog. We'll take one last big breath in and just drop your hands down onto the knees. Push with your feet and lift the head straight up. There you go. Turn one toe forward, then the other. Walk the feet in. Now this is called a penguin pose. We kind of rock side to side to walk the feet in. You can roll your shoulders, loosen up the neck, loosen up any tension, wiggling the fingers, moving the wrists, the ankles. And then just relax. Inhale, lifting up. I'm going to gonna let your hands come down and back behind you. It's called brushing the earth. So we're gonna let the hands go all the way towards the ground. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Gonna brush the back of the legs and then inhale, lifting back up. It's called saluting the heavens. Brushing the earth, coming behind you, brushing the back of the leg, rounding the spine. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale down. One last time. How this time our hands are going to just go all the way towards the ground. We're going to forward fold like we did at the beginning. Let the body just hang, melting to the front. Then we'll come back to the center. Bend the knees. Fingertips will start to touch the mat. You can step back with one foot, then the other if you like. It's called a downward dog. Pushing the hips back, belly button pulling in.
Peaches is like, oh, stop.
You can also go down onto your knees. It's called a puppy dog if you're on your knees with the hips high, the head low.
I'm gonna move.
Don't worry. And eventually we're just going to relax the head down to the floor. And the child's pose. Sure, you can wiggle your fingers, you can wiggle your toes. Hands can be forward, they can be to the side, they can be by your feet. You get to choose. Wherever it's comfortable for those hands. Take a deep breath in. Push the rib cage out. Growing bigger, and then exhale, empty out all the air, push the hips back towards your heels, towards your feet. The child's pose is a resting pose that slows the heart rate, and you just close your eyes. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, lift up to all fours, tuck your head under. We're going to round the spine in what we call a cat, arching the back. Looking in at that belly button like a cat that's scared or upset. And then we'll look forward into the cow. It's like your belly button's being pulled down to the ground. You kind of arch the back and then roll your shoulders back like you're going to put them into your back pocket.
Peaches, please get move.
Take your bottom lip over the top lip if you'd like. We're just kind of stretching our chin out. It's called the cow. Now we're going to tuck back under to the cat. So we're going to move through these, kind of moving the back one direction and then the other. So we tuck under and in. And then we look forward and out. Exhale, tucking under to the cat, rounding the spine. Inhale, looking forward, lengthening the spine to the cow. Now we're going to lift the belly button up and do a side cat. So it's wagging the tail of the cat, moving your hips side to side. Your left shoulder kind of comes to that left hip and we look at the left hip. Right shoulder to the right hip, looking at the right hip. Wagging the tail of the cat. And then we'll shift your weight back, coming on your elbows. You're going to come together.
Out. She's being
Now
super
it's the
social
child's
right
pose
now.
with prayer hands.
Watch out.
And then if you'd like, you can shift your weight back and bring that prayer behind your head. Stretching under the arms. What we call the child's prayer. Our hands lower, we place our hands underneath your shoulders, lifting up. Lean to the side and the feet come to the front. And we'll shake out any tension that you might have. Point and flex the feet. Roll the shoulders back and down. Shake your head, yes. And then we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Adjust the hips. This is a butterfly. Now we're going to bring your hands to your shoulders, and we're going to add butterfly wings at the top. Bring the elbows around a couple times. And bring them, reversing their direction, going upwards. So they can go forward, and then they can go backwards. It's our flying butterfly, loosening up the shoulders. And place your hands on your feet. And we'll slowly melt forward. It's okay if the feet slide forward. It's wherever it feels comfortable to come to the front. And then we'll slowly lift our head up. Bring your knees to the middle. And we're going to roll like a ball onto your back. So you can be on your back. You can roll to the side. And we'll draw a little circular motion. You can reverse the circle if you want. Open your arms like a letter T at the top of the mat. Let both legs fall to the left. Your knees can be bent or your legs can be straight. It does not matter. It's wherever it feels comfortable for you today. Deep breath in. And exhale. I'm going to bring the knees back to the center and to the other side. Called a full spinal twist. Legs can be bent or straight. It does not matter. And then we'll come back to the middle. Place your feet on the floor, and we're going to lift your hips up off the mat. It's called a bridge. So you're straight from the knees to the shoulders. Hands can be anywhere to the side. Some people hold on to their feet. Some people put their hands underneath. You can just put your hands in. Comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And then roll down nice and slow till the bottom touches the ground. Lengthen your toes all the way to one side of the room. Stretch your fingertips to the other, going a little longer, a little taller. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, and then bring your hands down next to your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down. I want you to flex your feet, make a fist with your hands, wrinkle your nose, tighten all the muscles in your body, tighten, tighten, squeeze, 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 and then release. Feeling the difference of the relaxed body. Now this is called your corpse pose. Here you can close your eyes. Clear your mind. Letting the body be at peace. We're going to try to get as comfortable as you can. As the eyes are closed, see if you can position yourself, shifting your weight so that your body can be fully supported with your head and your neck and your spine all in alignment. Take a couple of deep breaths in and exhale out. Breathing in slow and steady. Another deep breath in and out. And inhaling and exhaling. Letting your body slowly relax. Sending warm energy of your breath to any part of your body that might be sore or tense or tight. releasing the discomfort on the exhale. Loosening and softening. Now you can feel a little more safe and comfortable as you relax with each cleansing action of the breath. Become of any thoughts that might come to your mind. Acknowledge them and send them away so that your insides can be as still and quiet as possible. Now imagine a place inside or outside where you feel safe and comfortable, at peace and at ease. A place that's either make-believe or real. A place from a past memory or somewhere you've always wanted to go. It doesn't matter. Just so that this place feels good, safe, and peaceful to you. It might be in a grove of trees where you can hear the rustling of the leaves. You can smell the fresh air. In our society, there are many distractions that we need to desperately take time to extract ourselves from. It's our own private wilderness that we can go today, contemplating, confessing, renewing, gaining the spiritual strength we need to be grounded. Finding a place, not a sound would be heard, no intruder could disturb, so that we could feel the love of God and a cleansing, purification, regeneration of the Spirit. Oh, how lovely is the morning, as radiant beams from the sun above. Bees might be humming, sweet birds singing, music ringing through the grove. Within a shady woodland, we seek out the God of love. Humbly kneeling, sweet appealing. 'Twas the first uttered prayer. When the powers of sin assailing, we're filling our souls with deep despair. Undaunted, still trusting, we're in our Heavenly Father's care. Suddenly a light descends, brighter than the noonday sun. Oh, what rapture fills the bosom. Oh, how sweet the word, as a humble prayer is answered, as we're listening to the Lord. Fleeting dim moments that have passed, bringing radiance into view, leaves filtering the sunlight, connecting heaven, whispering out to find truth and light. Heaven opens to you without a noise in sight. Drinking from the fountains of living water, embracing the power, majesty, and glory. As you have listened to these gentle suggestions, you can feel yourself relaxing more and more deeply with each breath. Your body becoming heavier, softer, and more relaxed with each moment that has passed. All of the stress and tension, anxiety has drained away from the muscles of your body. No more stress, no more worry. Now, not yet, but in a moment, we'll come out of our relaxation. But we won't do it fast. We'll do it nice and slow by counting backwards from 5 to 1. And notice that when you get to 1, all the deep calm and relaxation that you feel right now stays with you for the rest of the day and into the evening, and through the long night of restful sleep and pleasant dreams, until you awaken bright and refreshed in the morning. Now here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your eyes flutter open. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll onto your right side and gently lift the body. And thank you for coming today.